Hey there, Kyle Souza here. Wanted to talk about this book right here, The Lost Fleet Dauntless. It is the first of the Lost Fleet series, of which there are quite a few books. I'm not sure exactly how many. Let's see, we've got six of the main series, and then five of an expanded series. So 11 total books for the Lost Fleet. They focus on John Geary, or at least this book for sure focuses on John Geary, and we kind of meet him halfway through the story. He's been woken up. He was part of a battle. He thought he was dead. Everybody thought he was dead, but he was found encapsulated in a chamber out in space, and now he is thrust back into the war that he was fighting 100 years prior at the very start, and he hopes to bring an end to it, and this is the start of the end, the beginning of the end, as it were. I really like this book. I'll be keeping an eye out for the rest of this series for sure. Um, it's a good read. There's I gotta say, Jack Campbell handles exposition well because there's a lot of details in this. It's a military sci-fi book, and it goes into military tactics, hierarchy, not so much politics, but kind of um, interpersonal relations and how those get handled. And it does a good job. So I liked it. I'm definitely going to be checking out more. Again, this is The Lost Fleet Dauntless by Jack Campbell. This is the first of this series. I'd recommend it to people. I didn't know what to expect when reading this, so I don't want to say there's too many twists, because for there to be a twist, you have to be expecting something different. And so I didn't really have any expectations with this one, but was all the while pleasantly surprised with how much I liked it, because I picked it up based on the cover, basically, and the back, what it has, which is: the Alliance has been fighting the Syndics for a century and losing badly. Now its fleet is crippled and stranded in enemy territory. Their only hope is a man who's emerged from a century-long hibernation to find he has been heroically idolized beyond belief. Captain John Blackjack Geary's legendary exploits are known to every schoolchild. Revered for his heroic last stand in the early days of the war, he was presumed dead, but a century later, Geary miraculously returns from survival hibernation and reluctantly takes command of the Alliance fleet as it faces annihilation by the Syndics. Appalled by the hero worship around him, Geary is nevertheless a man who will do his duty, and he knows that bringing the stolen Syndic hypernet key safely home is the Alliance's one chance to win the war. But to do that, Geary will have to live up to the impossibly heroic Blackjack legend. Um, so based on that, I took a chance on it. I'm glad that I took a chance on it. I'd recommend it for everybody. It has a different take on religion. There's ancestor worship in it, and um, it's in outer space. There's basically two big factions: the Alliance and the Syndicate. They're run very differently. One's basically a republic. The other one's run like a corporation, and they're at odds. And it goes into the fact that they don't know why this war started. And I'm sure all these questions that get started here will be answered in future books. But on its own, it's a great read. Like, it doesn't depend on the other books to be an enjoyable read. But I think having read this, the other books will be more enjoyable now. So I'm looking forward to reading more of The Lost Fleet. The Lost Fleet series, I should say. All right. Thanks for watching. Go check out this book if you like that type of thing.